Hey, welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm Josh Rotenberg. We have a very special segment for you this week, so let's get right to it. Over the Thanksgiving break, the men's basketball team took a trip to Disney World. They competed in the Old Spice Classic. We at Temple Update took a road trip down to Florida to cover the whole thing. Take a look. It was the road trip of all road trips. We traveled from Philadelphia down the East Coast to Central Florida. After driving 1,000 miles over 19 hours through the night, we finally made it to sunny Orlando. We're here at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex in Orlando, Florida for the 2010 Old Spice Classic. Here on opening night, the Temple Owls face the California Golden Bears, who are the defending Pac-10 champions. The Owls led by 2 at the half, but we picked this one up in the early second. Gary Franklin cuts Temple's lead to 2. Then it's Jorge Gutierrez who spots up for a 3 over Juan Fernandez. Cal will take the lead by 1. Last chance for the Owls. Lavoy Allen tries to find Reliever Jefferson, but it's taken away by the Bears. Cal wins this one 54-51. The Owls didn't get the inside presence or the three-point shooting they needed in order to beat California. Maybe they'll do it tomorrow against Georgia. We'll have to wait and see. And day 2 came and thus brought the Bulldogs. Scooty Randall nails the 3. Scooty finished with a career-high 18 points. The Owls led by 5 at intermission. But here come the Dogs. Travis Leslie slams it home here. And then once again off a Temple turnover. Take a look at this. However, the Owls would have the final say in this one. Reliever Jefferson with the shot fake. Drives the lane, gets the bucket and the foul. The Cherry and White win 65-58.
I was real proud of our team today. I thought we did a really good job, and Scooty Randall saved us in the first half. He was just tremendous in the first half, kept us in the game.
Welcome to day 3 of our great trip here in Florida. The Owls are 1-1 so far in the Old Spice Classic, and they actually got the day off today on Saturday, so we got the day off as well. And what better way to spend that time than to come to Universal Studios, one of the famed theme parks here in Orlando, Florida. With our tickets in hand, our crew decided to head for one of the most popular roller coasters in Universal Studios, the Incredible Hulk. Oh my God! It was the first time I was on a roller coaster in a long time, and it was quite the memorable experience. After enjoying more of the park, we headed back to prepare for the Owls' last test, the Texas A&M Aggies. Day 4 action now. Lavoy Allen hands off to Juan Fernandez, who drains the 3. Temple would take the early lead. Some good passing from the Owls here. They move it around the horn. They find Khalif Wyatt for 3. He connects. Late second half now. The Aggies down by 1. Dash Harris puts up a prayer. It's no good, but there's B.J. Holmes with the board, the putback, and the foul. The Aggies now take the lead by 1. Last chance for the Owls. Juan Fernandez for the game. No good. A&M would get the rebound. The Owls fall 57-50. The Owls got beat on the glass and in the paint, the 2 areas they really needed to take advantage of against a smaller Texas A&M team. So what does that mean for Temple? They're 1-2 in this tournament here at the Old Spice Classic. They dropped to 3-2 overall, and Fran Dunphy and his squad are pretty disappointed.
We're not as good as we were regarded early on. Can we get there? That's the hope, But we're still a work in progress, and we need to really get better as a basketball team.
Since that was the last game for the Owls, our job in Florida was done, and it was time to drive back home. It was a memorable trip for us, but certainly one Fran Dunphy squad would like to forget. One more thing, guys. Some good news for the Owls, though. Even though they played poor in Florida, they were able to beat Central Michigan, and the women actually beat Rutgers last night.
Oh, it's great. A great win last night coming from behind, and a great job by you guys and your crew. That was fantastic. Thanks, Josh.
Stan, appreciate that.
Wonderful report. Thanks, Josh. It's time for the music trivia question of the week.
Here's Joseph J. Polinsky.
Hanukkah is already underway, and with every holiday comes holiday music. But while Adam Sandler has already told you most of the famous Jewish people, one more popular musician celebrates the 8-day Festival of Lights. That brings us to the Update Music Trivia question of the week. Which of these current chart-topping artists celebrates Hanukkah? Is it A, Usher, B, Drake, or C, Bruno Mars? I'll be back in 60 seconds with the answer. Well, did you get it? The answer is B, Drake, or Aubrey Drake Graham, as he was born. Was bar mitzvahed and raised Jewish. That means when he talks about the best he ever had, he's probably talking about latkes. This has been the Update Music Trivia question of the week. I'm Joe Polinsky.
And now, here with this week's entertainment report is Megan McNerney. Megan, tell us about this new musical that's coming to Philadelphia.
I know it's one you're a fan of, Sherry. The Jersey Boys are coming to Philly.
Yes.
The Tony Award-winning musical Jersey Boys is visiting the Forest Theater. The story of 4 blue-collar kids becoming pop icons features famous songs such as Oh What a Night and Sherry. Get your tickets soon because the boys will only be in town until December 12th. Thanksgiving was last week, and as they do every year, Philadelphia celebrated with a parade. The 91st annual 6 ABC IKEA Thanksgiving Day Parade ran down the Benjamin Franklin Parkway and featured artists Brandy, All-Star Weekend, and Justin Guarini. The event was hosted by 6 ABC's Cecily Tynan and Rick Williams. The Liacouras Center will soon be home to Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil Dralion is the fusion of ancient Chinese circus tradition and the avant-garde approach of Cirque du Soleil. The group will be performing at the Temple Landmark from December 21st through January 2nd. Ticket prices range from $40 to $99. Both Black Friday and Cyber Monday have come and gone, and even though the economy is down, shoppers' moods were up. Stores unleashed aggressive discounts and shoppers responded. Foot traffic on this busy shopping day rose 2.2% from last year. Some stores even began their online sales on Thanksgiving Day in order to give shoppers a head start. Black Friday marks the unofficial beginning to the holiday season. It's the end of the semester and students are feeling a little stressed. One way to relieve that stress is by watching funny videos. Update's Rudy Mezzi shows us some of his favorites.
Hello, Temple Update viewers, and welcome to Web Junk. I'm Rudy Mezzi. Well, the holidays are quickly approaching, but that has nothing to do with this first clip. I don't know if this frog is crying because it's out of water or because it's being squeezed to death by a kid who looks like he should be on Glee. Okay, most people think that all monkeys eat our bananas, but apparently that's not true.
Did I say you could have that? Huh?
Now, you didn't even finish that.
Oh man, he got caught. He's in trouble. Monkey trouble. That's great. Great. Sorry. This next clip is like man versus wild thing, but more like little girl versus dog. Watch.
Go!
Wow, that never happened in Marmaduke. What? Relax, I'm kidding. I didn't see Marmaduke. Okay, now if I've learned anything from doing this web junk, it's that cats plus anything is hilarious. Here they are on slides. I think that would have been much funnier if those cats were on a leash, attached to a little girl. I'm just saying. Make it happen, kids. Well, that's all for this week's edition of Web Junk. I'm Rudy Mezzi. Remember to have your pets spade, clubs, hearts, and diamonds.
That little girl with face plants gets me every time. I feel so bad.
I mean, but that cat was so cute.
That's so cute.
So cute.
Wow, thanks, Meg. I appreciate that. With a recent real estate bust, a small but growing number of Americans are downsizing their living arrangements. The Tiny Weed Tumble House Corporation, based in California, builds homes roughly the size of an ice cream truck. The bite-sized homes contain a kitchen with a gas stove, bathroom with a shower, and a bedroom loft. The houses pack a range of amenities and spaces smaller than some people's bedrooms. The extra cozy homes are sold for $40,000 to $50,000.
Kyle Davis, a Florida resident, did some detective work over the holiday. He noticed his neighbors had a house guest, but they were not home. A man broke into the residence. Police say the burglar spent the night in the home, made some brownies, stole some alcohol, and surfed the internet on the home computer. But when Davis entered the home, they met face to face, and then both men ran away in opposite directions.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Temple Update. Remember, you can always follow us on Twitter and Facebook by searching Temple Update.
Also, you can tune in to watch our show on TUTV, Comcast Channel 50, and Verizon Channel 45. For Dan Koob and the rest of the Temple Update team, I'm Cherry Gregg. Have a great day. Bye-bye.